Okay, y'all, I've tried to film this a couple times, so I'm gonna just do it as fast as possible. I do not need a 10-minute video to tell you about the new Amazon Fresh store here in Oak Lawn. So, today it opened, Amazon Fresh store, 95th and Pulaski, where the old Kmart was. So, or the old Venture, for those of us who are a little older. But so it just opened today. I wanted to head in there and kind of check it out. And I did. I got here kind of after school time. It's 4:30 now. I probably got here about 4 o'clock. There was a very short line. As I'm in the parking lot now, as people are getting off work, kids are getting out of school, the parking lot's getting fuller, the line. It's still about the same as it was. I just checked behind me. Still about the same as it was when I walked in, and I wasn't long in the line. They have heaters there if you wanted to come check it out today. But I went in, and of course I heard about the cool cart where you can scan, so I used one of those carts. The cart has a 50-pound weight limit. When you walk into the store, you open up your Amazon app, and it'll say like in store code or whatever, kind of like when you use the Whole Foods code. So you just press that. It comes up, you scan the code with the cart, which has a scanner on it. The cart gives you the directions of how to use the cart. But today, and I'm gonna guess for the next few weeks, there's going to be employees helping people out. And I had a really great employee help me out, and she explained it all to me very quickly, exactly how to use it. And you use the cart, and the cart scans the items as you put them in. It already has a couple of bags in it. If you need more, you can get more. Like I said, the cart does, though, have a 50-pound weight limit. So you go through the store. They are following, obviously, all of the same COVID-19 protocols. You need a mask to come in, social distancing. The aisles have directions. It's busy, obviously, today, but I think it's always going to be a little bit on the busier side, besides the point that it's Amazon and it's another grocery store in our area. You also have the Amazon Fresh shoppers who deliver the groceries to your home. They're also shopping in this store too at the same time. So in this area, we actually also have the Whole Foods on 95th and Western, just about 95th and Western. So it's whatever, 96th and Western, but whatever. So I know they do the Amazon Fresh from there as well. So we have 2 stores real close by that provide the Amazon Fresh with their inventory. But anyway, again, if you want to feel like a Jetson, I thought it was really cool. Once you have the cart going, you pop your stuff in, it scans it automatically. If your fruit has a barcode, it'll scan it. There's also a scale in there. So if you put your fruit in, it weighs it for you. You put in the PLU, it'll do that for you. Price-wise, I thought the prices were pretty much similar to all the other stores. I mentioned it, and I'll have another clip of video. I went to Walmart before I came here. I actually forgot today was the 11th, and I was literally like counting the days to when the store opened. But on my way home, I noticed, oh yeah, today's the 11th. I wanted to come in and check it out. I had seen clementines at Walmart for like $4.30 or something like that, but I grabbed them the same size, the 48-ounce bag, for $3.99 here. So it's not like a crazy discount, just basically the same price. The milk that we usually buy was $3.39 instead of $3.99. That's the same price I get it when I order it from Amazon Fresh online. The experience was really nice. Like I said, everyone, there's a lot of employees there today. They really have it well staffed. You cannot get lost in that store. There's a lot of workers there. One thing that might be a little confusing is the difference between the Amazon, and I wasn't paying a ton of attention, but there are people there who are just there to shop for orders. They probably know the store as well, but they're there specifically shopping for orders, and you can kind of tell by the way that they're packing their carts. But using the cart, like the scanning cart, was a very cool experience. I don't want to say it's similar to like the scan and go at Sam's Club, because well, the cart is doing the scanning, but it scans it and it goes off of whatever form of payment you have in your Amazon app. Just like the Sam's Club app is whatever form of payment you've put in there, and it's saved. When you get to the end of your journey in the store, there's kind of like this runway that you run your cart over. It kind of signifies that you're done. You can review your cart, you can review your receipt, and you just roll over. I think it makes you do a really quick survey, or asks you, I shouldn't say makes, but asks you to do a real quick survey, and then you're done. They transfer your bags from the scanning cart into another cart because they obviously don't want those carts outside or to get damaged. The cart has a scale in it. If I didn't mention that before, it has a 50-pound weight limit. The other cool thing is they have like a little display of Amazon devices, but you can return your Amazon. You can do your Amazon returns here. So that's super cool. So, even if you don't want to shop here, but you have something you need to return to Amazon, you can bring it right here instead of dealing with like the UPS store or something like that. The parking lot, it's fine. If you're familiar with the area, if you're familiar with the old Venture / Kmart, here at 95th and Pulaski, you are probably very familiar with this parking lot. They didn't change it much. The only difference I would say is that now the Panera Bread is over here in that corner, so parking is a little less in this area. If you remember back in the day, there was like a Payless and all that back there, and Chuck E. Cheese, but they because of how they put that other like out site or whatever they call it, the parking's a little bit different. It's not horrible. I'm not loving for the winter where they have the cart corrals. Not a big deal. The weather was a little bit nicer. I wouldn't even complain about it. It's slushy and snowy and cold outside, and so I didn't like having to walk that far. But overall, it was a really cool experience. I'm definitely going to do an outing with my nieces and nephews, like have them come pick out some snacks, put them in the cool little cart, and go back home and make a dinner or whatever. I think it would just be a cool experience for them. Just those kinds of like cheap experiences the kids remember forever. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing something like that with my nieces and nephews. But overall, it was a really cool experience. If you hate Jeff Bezos, if you hate Big Brother, if you hate Amazon, if you hate technology, this probably isn't the store for you. I mean, you can go in and not use the scanning cart and just use a regular cart and stand in the line and all of that. So that is a possibility. But if you're like diehard, no Amazon, you wouldn't want to shop here, right? So anyway, that's it. I didn't want to spend 8 minutes, but I did. I have a few other little videos that I want to put in here just for you to see kind of like how it works. But overall, my experience today, I know it was the grand opening, but I will try it again because I don't live too far from here, so I will be here again. But today, opening day, I think it was really great. They had people out in front giving out like free, I don't know, sparkling water and magnets, and they have heaters in the line. There's a short line, not too bad. I mean, the cycle of people going in and out is, constant. They're following all the social distancing, protocols. You have to have a mask to go in. They're cleaning, sanitizing carts. The aisles are marked for directions, so that's just something to be aware of. It's not a huge store. It's not a small store, but it's not a huge store. So if you're thinking to compare it to a store that's right here, the Jewel, right here on 95th and Pulaski has like a huge bread aisle that is like in almost an entire aisle with the buns and the bread and all that. You get half of that here, buns and bread. So, as you were walking out, they asked if you found your brands. My guess, and I don't know this, but this is my guess, is that they're going to kind of see what the popular things are in this area and stock the store that way. So yeah, but overall, like, the prices were decent. The selection was decent, even though it's a smaller store. They still had, you know, a selection that was nice. It's a grocery store. You know, you can get, you know, your shampoo and your steak. You know, it's a grocery store. Again, you can return your you know, do your Amazon returns there. If you want an Amazon device, they have, you know, a whole display for that type of stuff. Yeah, it was a really cool experience. And if you are down with Amazon and down for feeling like a Jetson, check it out and use the cool cart. If not, don't, but I will be, and I will let you know how the store evolves over the next month or so, because I will be using the cool cart. So yeah, that's it. I hope you have a great day. Stay warm, wash your hands, all that stuff, wear your mask, and I will see you soon. Bye.